In this film, three families describe the many ways in which they experience the reality of the loss of their parent or partner. The families share how, by recognising their reality now, helps them to live on and grieve better together as a family.
Yeah, well, we'll always live with grief because he'll always be part of us, you know, so you've no choice. They both go hand in hand.
It was just confusing because you got to the point you wonder, like, how exactly did he get it?
And then it played in my mind that that's their dad, they were right to know, but how do you do that?
It was important that it came from me and not anybody else.
And the shape of the grief changes, but you'll always miss that person and you'll always grieve them.
We're a family, so whatever is ours, it's his. Whatever his is ours.
Yeah.
Because if there's anything that I'm feeling is really hard for me to do, I'm just like, do it for Dad. I kind of felt confused, like, because at this age I didn't know exactly how he died. It was just confusing because you got to the point you wonder, like, how exactly did he get it? And you just wish that could have happened to someone else. Not that I would have wanted it to happen to somebody else, but I'd probably rather it happen to somebody else's dad than our dad. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would feel the same.
Yeah.
I didn't really get sad at first whenever Mum died because I didn't really understand what just happened till it was like at the end of P3 or the middle of P3.
You didn't cry for quite a wee bit. I think it was a couple of months until you really cried.
I didn't understand it much though.
And is it different now for you, Seth?
Yeah.
You will get upset a wee bit at nights, as you said earlier.
And it's been good and bad at times, and telling them that the Johnny Depp was the worst moment of my entire life, and it will always be the worst moment of my entire life because I just broke my kids' hearts. But I had, you know what I mean, and I think that probably impacted me telling them anymore. Because like just telling your children that news and the look on their faces and just the sound she made was just heartbreaking. And that's probably why I didn't want to tell them anymore. I just felt like they didn't need to know details. And then it played in my mind that that's their dad, they were right to know. But how do you do that? So I think...
How did you do that?
Just got them both of them into bed and just decided time enough. And it was eating me up that I was keeping secret from them and trying to, you know, problems in school and people were talking and it wasn't anything scandalous that he died. It was just rare, you know, and people make things up and it always gets more ridiculous as the stories go on, and I was just worried about them, what they were hearing. So I just thought, well, if I don't tell them the truth, you know, then they'll make up their own minds about what happened. So
what was that like, Sophie, to be told your mum to tell you like that?
It was okay. She didn't make it like a whole big deal, like we didn't all sit down around the sofa and there was like an awkward silence or anything. We were all just in the same room at that time.
So I think that subconsciously knew that there was something wrong when they were being gathered like that, but it was important that it came from me and not anybody else.
I'm very much aware that you know, my answers to those questions are different than they were 2 years ago, and different than they were 4 years ago, and are different to what they'll be in another 2 years. And the shape of the grief changes, but you'll always miss that person and you'll always grieve them. But life does go on, and we have to choose how we live that life. And my life, our lives didn't stop when Mummy died, and we need to move forward and embrace life as she would have wanted you to, and wanted us to. And I think that was a big stage to get into, to actually admitting that and owning that and holding on to that and saying, yes, I don't have to be guilty about these things. Our grief is no more less because we're choosing to have positive experiences and good experiences in life.
We're a family, so whatever is ours, it's his whenever his is ours.
Yeah.
Like, we just share everything.
Yeah, that's nice.
Unless it's Holly Sweets, and then she doesn't
Yeah.
really share very much, isn't that right?
Because if there's anything that I'm feeling is really hard for me to do, I'm just like, do it for Dad. Because he would want me to do it for him.
So there's kind of a strength behind your emotions of that. Yeah.
If I'm upset, I think to myself, my mum wouldn't want me to be upset at the minute. She'd say, go and enjoy life and do something. And if I'm like sitting in the house, not really doing anything, she wouldn't want me to do it. She'd want me to go out and play and make use of things.
You're right. I think the biggest thing Mummy would have wanted is you to be happy and be content.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more sensible than you are.
Because I wouldn't have ever thought of that until you told me. Like, Mum wouldn't want you to be sad, she'd want you to be happy and just remember her. And then that actually, I kicked in and then I thought, she really would. She really wouldn't want me to be crying. She said, you're okay.
I think it has to become normal because it's always going to be there. You're never going to get rid of it. So I think that's why normalising it has helped, because something we'll always have. You know, we'll always live with grief because he'll always be part of us. You know, so you've no choice. They both go hand in hand. So it's just one of those things.